Everyone's creating content, everyone's posting things online, everyone's DMing people, everyone's sending emails. But the thing is, if you have the right pieces of content that show up at the right points of someone's buyer journey, that's when you're able to shorten down your sales cycle and actually close people easily. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Jordon Barnett. I'm the founder of Video CEOs. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can create an endless amount of video content for your brand by leveraging AI. Now, we all know that one of the hardest things as a business owner or an entrepreneur or as a marketer is creating video content because it requires some added thought and work to go with it. You have to think about what kind of outfit you're wearing, what your background looks like, if you look good on camera, if you can speak well on camera, should you script the video before you actually record it? And then when you're actually recording the video, are you looking at the computer screen? Do you have a piece of software on your phone that you're reading a script from? Are you looking up and down all the time? And then the process of actually creating a video can take a long time. And if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, you know as well as I do that your time is valuable. So often people put this task off because it just takes too much time. And if you're not already a content creator, or if you're not already creating video content and your business has grown exponentially by now, then it means that creating that video content might not necessarily be the thing that you want to do with your time. Perhaps you've got family and friends to worry about. Perhaps you have bigger picture things that you want to focus on. But you probably know just as well as I do that over the next 10 years, the businesses and the people that are going to be succeeding in this economy are the ones that are creating a massive amount of content, both video, text, and written. And if you're like me, you probably already know that video is the best or the highest leverage piece of content that you can create. Because you can create a video and you can put it on YouTube. That video will remain there forever, gaining views, helping you generate leads, hopefully helping you getting sales forever, as long as you don't take it off of YouTube. But despite that, the actual process of creating videos can be tough. So the solution is to use AI. Now, this is exactly what we do at Video CEOs. I've recruited a team of extremely talented video editors that can help you create an endless stream of video content for your brand by leveraging AI. And you don't have to be on camera, you don't have to do any work. It's really that simple. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through how we actually do that so that you can either do it yourself, or if you would just like the help of me and my team, then you can also do that by clicking the links in the description below this video. Now, the way in which we create content by leveraging AI comes in two parts, because when you're using AI, you can either use your voice or you can use an image or visual that represents you. So let's say an avatar. So you have both voice and avatar. You can put these together or you can have one or the other. This way, when you're creating video content with AI, those videos will look and sound like you if you're putting them together, so that your audience can get to know, like, and trust you. This is one of the biggest reasons why most people avoid creating faceless video content, because they believe that when they're creating content, their audience or their customers needs to know, like, and trust them. But as I've said earlier on in this video, it takes a lot of time and effort and energy to create video content where you're on camera. Most people simply don't have the time or just don't want to be on camera, and that's perfectly fine. So when you use AI, you can clone your voice. That's what we do at Video CEOs. When we work with a new client, we'll get that new client to send us an audio clip of themselves speaking into a microphone, and then they'll send that to us and we can clone their voice so that all of the video content we create sounds like it's coming from them. They're essentially narrating those videos. This means that when we work with clients, they never have to actually do any work beside the initial 2 or 3 minute audio clip that they send to us. Now, if you've already made a video in the past, or you've done a webinar or anything to that nature, you've probably already got that content. So it doesn't require any work from you. There's a variety of different AI software that you can use to clone your own voice if you wanted to do it yourself. Some of them are free, some of them cost money. I'd recommend you try a variety of them to figure out which one is the best for you. But being able to clone your voice is going to save you most of the hassle of actually creating video content, because now you can use stock footage, or you can actually record videos of yourself doing normal things in the real world or at your office, and then you can put a narration over it. or you can hire video editors or edit the video yourself and put AI images and visuals onto the video, which is something that we also do at Video CEOs. So by now you probably already know that there's a lot of different tools that you can use to generate these images. Midjourney is probably the most well-known, but you also have Leonardo AI, and you can make those images move with things like Runway and Pika Labs. The editors that I've recruited into Video CEOs are experts at doing this. So if you have questions about these pieces of software, check out the links in the description below this video where you can join our free community for video editors and entrepreneurs, and you can ask my team of editors any question you want and they would be happy to answer those questions for you. Now, assuming you want to create video content where you're actually on camera, or an avatar that might look like you or represent you could be on camera, that's a whole nother story, because you actually have to create an image that looks almost exactly the same as you or near perfect, and that's quite difficult to do. Your average editor won't be able to do this. It requires a lot of work and it requires a lot of experience, something that our editors at Video CEOs already have, because we've done this so many times in the past. Sometimes you'll create an avatar where your facial expressions don't quite match how you actually express yourself in real life, and you won't like it so much. Now, we found that to be true for some clients. We'll send them a video of an AI avatar that we've created for them. It looks very realistic, but because of the mannerisms, they actually don't want to use it. So we have to go back to the drawing board and recreate that avatar. But once you've created that avatar, you can reuse it for each video. So now you're able to make short form video content where you are narrating it and it looks like you're the one speaking on camera. And if you do this right, most people won't actually be able to tell the difference. So now that I've covered the way that we actually do this with AI, how do you actually create this process so that you can create an endless amount of video content for your brand by using the AI that I've just mentioned in this video? Well, step one is to actually script the video content. And in order to script that content, you need to be an expert on the topic that you're making videos about. So let's say we take on a new cybersecurity client. That particular client is obviously an authority in their space or wants to demonstrate that they are an authority. And if you're watching this now and you're a professional service provider, that is probably something that you align with. You want to demonstrate that you know what you're talking about. So when you work with a team like Video CEOs, what we do is we actually do a heap of research before creating those scripts. But if you're going to do it yourself, of course, you can write those scripts yourself, just as if you're going to be writing a blog article. When we work with clients, we set up different Google alerts and we take an interest in the news for that industry, depending on the industry that the client is in at least. And then we create video content on the fly based on what is actually happening in real life. This way you can create video content that is up to date and happening now. So if some breaking news comes out today, we would have a team of editors and script writers that will be able to create a video for you tomorrow. Now that might be a little bit difficult if you're doing it yourself, because like I said at the beginning of this video, recording your own video content can take a bit of time, and it means you have to take that energy away from your usual work day. Let's say some breaking news comes out, you can't exactly just cancel all your meetings and cancel all the work that you had planned just to record a video. So this is why a lot of people come and work with us at Video CEOs, because it means that we can create a lot of video content without them having to do any work. And we can keep up to date with the news so that you can create viral content that might get a lot of reach. And it also demonstrates that you're an authority and a fast mover in that space. But in saying that, you also want to create video content that might be timeless. So again, going back to the cybersecurity example, maybe you want to create video content where you're analyzing different data breaches. This way you can create longer form videos that people can go and watch at any point in the future, and you'll be the one narrating it using a cloned AI voice, and people will start to know, like, and trust you just by watching that video content, and you'll be demonstrating that you're an authority. So once those videos are scripted, and at Video CEOs, we use a very specific style of script writing because it's very important to hook people in at the beginning. We have to give them a very big piece of valuable information in the middle, and then we have to have the right call to actions depending on what the video is about. You're going to want to come up with your own copywriting framework or your own script writing framework to do this. It comes with a bit of experience and a little bit of practice and testing. If you work with us, of course, we've worked with a lot of different clients in different industries, so we've come up with a really nice process to create scripts very quickly that we know will actually get results. But not everyone wants to work with an agency. Some people want to do this in-house, and that's perfectly fine. Just know that you're going to have to make a few mistakes. You're going to have to test a few things in order to figure out what works right for you. Now, once you've got the script, the next step is to give that to a talented video editor. Like I've said already, we've got a heap of very talented video editors. So we'll basically assign you to one of the video editors, and they'll be able to create your video content constantly throughout the time that you're working with us. If you currently don't have a video editor and you want to do this yourself, check out the links in the description below this video. You can join our inner circle where you can hire some of the best video editors on the planet. We teach them for free how to use AI to create video content. Now, I know that might sound like an amazing deal. Why would you work with us if you can just go find these video editors for free? And the reason for that is because those video editors might not be as experienced as the ones that work with me at Video CEOs. But of course, if you have the patience, you can train them up yourself to work in a way that you see fit or that aligns with your brand. Now, I don't want to pressure you to join that community, but in the community, you're going to be finding the best video editors on the planet because they're joining it for the very sole reason of not only finding clients and getting paid more money, but to enhance their skills. And I've found that hiring people that always want to grow are usually the best people. Once a video is created, if it's a long form video, you obviously need a thumbnail. We train all of our video editors at Video CEOs to create their own thumbnails. If you do this yourself in-house, you're going to have to learn how to make thumbnails, or if you want to hire people, you're either going to have to train your video editor to make those thumbnails, or you're going to have to hire a separate person as a graphic designer that can do it for you. This is totally up to you, but it's just something that you're going to have to think about depending on if you work with us or want to do it yourself. Now, once that video is made, if you're working with us, we'll upload that video to a piece of software where you can watch it, review it, and you can add comments to all the timestamps so we can then review it, make revisions, and give it back to you, and it's a perfect video. Most of the time we get it right the first time though. And that's really how the process works. At Video CEOs, we just 10x this because we have a lot of different video editors, we've got a lot of different script writers, so it means that we can create a massive amount of video content for our clients. You're looking at 2 or 3 videos posted every day to your social media channels. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. A short form video each day. And if you do that for the next 6 to 12 months, there's absolutely no way that you're not going to build an audience, you're not going to generate leads, you're not going to make some noise in the market. Because what I found is that it's very hard right now to get attention. Everyone's creating content, everyone's posting things online, everyone's DMing people, everyone's sending emails. But the thing is, if you have the right pieces of content that show up at the right points of someone's buyer journey, that's when you're able to shorten down your sales cycle and actually close people easily. But that's, a topic for another video. So that's how we create an endless amount of video content, or really any type of content, whether it's text or images or any type of content you can think about for any brand using AI. Now, if you want to get help on this, again, links in the description below this video, but hopefully this is enough value so that you can do it yourself. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.